K-pop Demon Hunter sequel not coming until 2029. But will Netflix's big hit lose its hype? This is coming from That Park Place. Fans are already anticipating the sequel to Netflix's breakout film K-pop Demon Hunters. However, they will have to wait until 2029, according to new reports. While a 4-year interval is not unusual for large animated projects, the length of the wait raises questions about how durable the original film's momentum will prove to be. What we know about the franchise and sequel, K-pop Demon Hunters presents a fictional 3-member K-pop group called Huntrix with members Rumi, Mira, Zoe, who secretly fight demons through song and action. Its initial release placed it among Netflix's most watched titles of all time. The sequel is reported to involve the same creative team to be released via Netflix in 2029. So why the 4-year interval matters. And I wanted to bring this up today. I think we talked about this last week, but this kind of really brings it into perspective a little bit. Audience attention may shift. In the span of multiple years, viewers' taste, streaming options, and pop culture context evolve. What feels fresh in 2025 may not resonate the same way in 2029. Brand buzz can fade. The first film built recognition for a stylized K-pop meets demon hunting concept. Without strong follow-up or overt presence in the interim, public awareness can languish. Production expectations and changing competition. In that interval, other franchises will continue launching. The sequel will enter a more crowded marketplace. Cultural and musical shifts, K-pop trends, animation styles, soundtrack modularities, and streaming habits can change considerably in 4 years. The original's hymn to a particular moment might feel dated, if not updated suitably. However, there are some potential mitigating factors. A strong launch helps, multi-platform potential, and producer-director commentary. The creators have publicly expressed a desire to continue the story. The franchise already exhibits ancillary merchandise deals, for example, toy licensing deal, which can keep the brand active, and the original film's performance suggests a base of interest. So can they survive a 4-year limbo? In today's age where attention spans are getting shorter and trends change quicker than ever, will audience still care about the Huntrix trio in 4 years? In 4 years, time will tell. So here's my thought. I have this belief that they absolutely can survive this if they handle it right. So it's going to take them 4 years to make a brand new movie. However, if they're smart, if they can do this quickly enough, the artist who wrote most of the music and was one of the singers, Rumi, I think her name is what, EJ, I think is her name. You need to get her writing some more music, which is going to be a lot faster. You get her to write a few songs for Huntrix between now and then. So maybe get her to write, 3-4 songs between now and then. And you got to release them, sporadically between now and then, before then. And you get some animators to animate some music videos and some different little snippets for that to just keep it alive, to keep everybody interested in Huntrix and K-pop and then K-pop Demon Hunter story, to just, keep it going. And what you can do is maybe even, if they're smart, create a concert. It sounds crazy. And Netflix and Sony, if you're listening to me, get some animators, hire some animators, and create a concert that is just of the K-pop Demon Hunters, and create an hour and a half long concert with their current songs that you have for the movie. Have EJ write some additional songs, okay, and then make some, get some content, some additional content where they talk to the crowd and really the audience that's watching, and you just make a concert. Makes this something different than we've ever seen before from this. Make this something special than anything we've ever seen before, because that's what's going to get people still excited. That's why it was so successful now, is 1, because it was something that was different than we've ever seen, 2, because it was catchy songs, great music, and 3, because it was just fun. It was fun. So you keep the fun alive by doing something different and keep going with something different. And then you get good music and keep going with that fun, good music. And you're going to keep the hype alive. So while we got to wait 4 years, maybe in a year and a half, you release that concert, that idea for a concert, and then that keeps it alive a little bit longer. So that's my thought. I think that would be a really cool idea. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. What do you think? Love to hear what you have to say.